Alrighty.
You had the win
Back
the last
at
race.
Road
You
Atlanta,
finished behind me.
the VRS series, so a 40-minute race.
One lap to
One
green.
pit stop.
Line up on the left side. Closed. Pit road is closed.
Got this guy blinking. I thought he was blinking. Yep, he's definitely blinking. That's awesome. My frames are ass right now. That's because everyone is here and all that fun stuff. So, 40 minutes here at Road Atlanta. Tried to do a GT3 fixed race here at Road Atlanta last night, and I got wrecked in the chicane first lap. So, that was fun. Had about 10 minutes of repairs, so would have sat in the pit box for quite a long time. I just decided F it and jumped out and recorded an ARCA race. So, that's probably, yeah, that's definitely out by now. New car. Been updating all of my paint schemes. This is my Tabletop Trio paint scheme. What is the 12 car that's blinking? But yeah, so nice maroon and blue combination.
Hey, you might want to start from the pits. You are blinking up a storm, brother.
Oh boy, this is going to be fun.
The track temp is
Nope.
72.
He's
The
not
temp is
going to.
69 Fahrenheit. 40 minutes.
So, 40-minute race.
We need to follow car number 19.
Strength of field is
in the right lane.
1100. I am average. Driving the 14 car. Had a bit of a moment in practice or in qualifying, so that's why I'm starting in the back. My best lap in practice probably would have put me, definitely would have gotten me top 10, but oh well.
Flames coming out of that Ferrari.
McLaren.
Oh, is that the McLaren? Oh, is it the McLaren? It's the first time I noticed the flames coming out of there. Jeez.
Yeah, it's pretty sick, but it's a pain to drive.
So, one quick warm-up lap here. Got to get the brakes heated up. So I don't go bowling.
I like driving on the ACC, but I've never driven on here.
Why the fuck are you on the grid? I can't even see what the fuck you're doing.
Yeah, the 12 car is
What's he
blinking
doing?
very badly.
It's playing on about 6 billion ping. Like, I'm gonna have to drop so far back to avoid him.
Was he weaving and like blinking out?
Yeah, he's been blinking since the start of the grid. Like, just constantly like a strobe.
So,
Oh shit.
we'll get this
Either get past him quickly or stay behind him.
started here.
I'm hanging back too, Ely.
It's just the ultimate defense, really.
Ain't that true?
So this will be interesting. Got the blinking guy starting, supposed to be starting just ahead.
Get ready. Going green.
There he is in the mirror.
The pace car is
Alright,
in.
Bob.
Green flag.
Go.
Green flag.
Didn't know what the hell was going on there.
Right side.
Right side. Clear right.
Clear. Slow car
Seriously?
ahead. You got a slow car on the left.
on, bro.
Car right.
Right side.
Clear
Clear
on the
right.
right.
There we go. Alright. We'll try to,
If you're gonna do that, at least
Try
gotta
not
keep
to
the
wreck
line
here.
and not run me over.
Good work on the start, mate. This is great.
Cold tires here, gotta remember that. Also, I should have remembered to uncheck tires, but a little too late for that. Oh boy, he's braking early.
It's a 40-minute race. That just was not necessary at all. Fuck.
Gotta remember the 17 is gonna brake early there and probably up here.
Actually, you win a 40-minute race in the first corner.
Hodges is now leading.
Seriously, like you don't. It's just irritating. I think you need to back out of this race 12 because you are absolutely blinking everywhere. It's brutal.
Well, I survived the lap. Okay, now I survived the lap.
1 minute 31.
I'm gonna just settle in.
12.
The fuck is that guy doing? Like, I understand backing off and not wanting to pass, but we had such a run.
Oh, 12. Where are you, bro?
Yeah, 12 is like actually a fucking risk to race behind.
Yeah.
Bit of a log jam here. This a battle for probably 9th?
Car right.
Car right. Clear
Clear on the
right.
right.
Come on, Bob. Nicely done.
Oh boy, that guy's going wide. Oh man, big stack up.
The leader has just done
Car on your
21.
left. Clear on the left.
Oh man, had to brake. I had to back off there.
23.2.
That was
5. You're in the top 10.
23.26.
Like 12, your car's blinking or jumping. One of the two.
Alright, able to save that one. Wasn't sure where he was going.
Car on your
On
left.
your left.
Fuck, 12.
Stay on the
Hold
right.
your line. Hold your line.
Clear.
Clear left.
Yeah, don't flush your like at me.
Great move. Keep it up.
You didn't want to check up connection.
Time to get defensive, mate.
Probably not going to get any sniff to the draft there, so that's
Alright, 12 crashed up. He's
good.
It's no use now.
Oh. Wow, I'm surprised I didn't get a 1x there.
The leader has just done a 119.
Definitely cut that
118.
corner too much, but I'll take it.
The gap ahead is now
iRacing gods, give it and
1.6.
take it.
1 minute 22.29.
Okay, Bob. There'll be chances here. Let's make sure we can take them. E9.
Alright, moved up to the top 10. P9 right now. Maybe pushing a little too much right now. Especially on the tires, but if I'm given an opportunity, I'm going to have to take it here. Because I don't know if I'm going to get that opportunity later in the race. So, while I have the option, I might as well take it. On these straightaways here, I'm going to uncheck my tires.
Go right.
24 goes off.
The gap to Handley behind is now 1.5 seconds.
Here's the 11.
1 minute 19.217.
P8.
Wasn't sure where he was
Far
going.
left. Clear left.
Clear.
Good move, mate.
Yeah, had no idea what's going on with him, so... Alright, should be able to just cruise right now.
Okay,
P6
Bob.
directly
We
in
think
front
our
of me.
refueling window will open after 14 minutes and should close at about 33 minutes.
Alright, so it looks like I can do... between... yikes. 10 and 15... or 10 and 14 laps on this tank. So I gotta try to figure out if I want to undercut,
1
maybe stay
minute
out a little bit longer.
19.92.
This is okay. Keep those exit speeds up.
Car stops
Yellow
on the
flag.
right.
P7.
Slow car on the right.
The next car's the leader.
Oh, the leader wrecked.
The leader's fitting now.
What in the world? Oh, messed up that turn. So did the guy in front of me.
The gap in front is increasing. It's now 1.5 seconds.
Alright, looks like I'm up in P6. That's a top 5 directly in front of me. Leaders have all checked out. Fourth place is about... what's that, 10 seconds ahead of me?
1 minute 20.321.
P6. That lap was a 120.32.
Don't want to shift down to second there. I know I can, but then I shift right back up, so...
Whoa, Jonathan, that was kind of fun.
Fifth place had a bit of a moment there.
And it's one of those...
But he's driving away from me.
I was just about to, but I was a little bit ahead.
The guy behind's catching. The gap's now 1.4 seconds.
Got into that corner actually slower than I probably should have.
1 minute 20.02.
Oh, got off track there. Hopefully he didn't get a cutting. Actually, hopefully he did, for my sake. Definitely a 1X though.
Okay, Bob. You're gaining on the guy in front. The
Putting
gap
some
is
pressure on this guy.
1.7.
That corner throws me off every time in qualifying, apparently. There's the gap you see up on your on the top right-hand corner of the screen. Leaders are into the chicane now. Oh, he had a little bobble
The leader's
again.
just done a 118.90.
I'm definitely putting the pressure on this guy.
1 minute 19.5.
You've just done a 119.58.
Had to let off there. There we go, pressure. Just gotta let him make his mistake. I'm faster than he is. Just stay behind him, stay in his slipstream. Just got to be patient, let him make a mistake.
Alright, Bob. This bastard's holding you up. You've got to
1
find a way
minute
past.
19.738.
Sixth place. That lap was a 119.74.
Right on his tail.
Car on your left.
Car left. Clear
Clear
left.
on the left.
About this track.
Good pass. Eyes front.
Every single car's but on this track.
I was a little slower there coming out of the corner, so he's going to get a
Really
run on
anyway,
me.
the
Everything is
gap's
what?
now 0.12.
Every single car is good on this track. The F4s are so fun on this track.
Yep.
Left side.
On your
Just
left.
fantastic.
Clear
Welcome
Clear.
left.
back.
Left
Left
side.
side.
Go
Clear
right.
left.
Clear on the left.
The leader has just done a
Oof.
118.65.
I am glad I didn't turn in when I wanted to. Tried to outbrake me there.
1 minute.
Wound up outbraking himself.
774. You're in fifth.
Only downside now is I lost my rabbit to chase.
Okay, Bob. You've got half your fuel left.
And I've given him a rabbit to chase now. Yeah, fourth place is 12.5 seconds ahead. Oh, overdrove that. Guy behind me has been caught by 7th.
1 minute 19.531.
So now is when it's going to get lighter, a little looser, as fuel
The pit
burns
window
off.
is now open.
And I'm right on the edge of being able to pit and making it the rest of the way. Alright, saying I'll need almost 7 gallons I might throw in 10. Or 11, just to be on the safe side.
The car in front of us is Brooke.
Because I've been burnt by this this pit calculator here before. As of right now, I
1 minute 19.728.
am just barely in the window, if not a lap or two away.
The gap behind is now 1.2.
Oh, that was a terrible turn. Alright, the 25 car is coming up. 500 safety rating. So, yeah. Granted, I'm not much better. I'm only in 1100, but still.
Car right, clear.
Okay, Bob. The next car is Taylor.
I didn't turn in because I thought he was going to bowl me there.
Ignore that fucker in the mirror. Stick to your
1
line.
minute
Nail those exits.
19.847.
That's good consistency. Keep it up.
That car is a lap down. Go left.
Oh, there's my 1X.
The stewards have warned us about
Been
track
flirting
limits.
about
Keep
it,
between
or
the
I've been
lines.
flirting with it for a while.
P4.
Apparently I'm up to P4. I guess one of the guys in front of me pit. That was a terrible exit. This guy's going to catch me down the straight. Probably going to chuck it in. He's 3/10 back. Yeah, he's going to dive it in here. Surprisingly, he didn't there. Honestly, I might just let this guy go by.
19.541. You're in 4th position.
Yellow flag. Caution.
Car stopped ahead. You got a slow car on the right. Go left.
You cut the track. Keep it nice and tidy.
Yeah, I didn't know what the hell was going to go on there. I'm faster than him here. Alright, it might be pitting time here. Just because I don't really trust this guy behind me. I'm at about halfway in the race.
That's 20 minutes to go. 20 minutes. Okay, Bob. We're halfway through. We estimate 7 minutes of fuel remaining.
Yeah, I'm gonna wait one more lap. Yep, good call.
The gap behind is now 1.6
1
seconds.
minute
The car behind's put in.
19.396.
Alright, now is when I'm gonna come in the pits.
The gap to Brooke ahead is now 14 seconds.
You have about 5 laps of fuel left.
Could do 5 more laps. I don't want to run it dry. So I'm probably going to come in and pit now. That'll probably make the most sense. A couple of lap cars directly behind me.
The leader's just done it. 118.44. Watch your speed. The pit lane speed limit is 45 miles per
We'll do
hour.
10 lap or 10 gallons.
Box in. 5, 4, 3,
2, 1.
1.
Right
Box
here.
now.
Okay, fueling. Eventually.
That's it, go.
Alright, 16 and a half seconds. Back to about 10th.
There's traffic behind. Take care rejoining.
About 3rd place right now. Of the cars that have already pitted. Tires are pretty damn good, actually. 93, essentially. I'll probably cycle back to about 5th or 6th. 24 car, I thought he pitted. Oh, it was a 25. Yeah, it was a 25 that had pitted.
The gap in front is now 2.5.
1 minute 54.394.
P9.
I am good to go on fuel now. Oh, missed that turn. Overdrove that one. He's going to have a better drive off. But he still has to pit. A couple more guys on pit road now.
One minute 19.753.
Just 119.75. Okay, Bob. 15 minutes left. That's 15
Another
minutes.
couple of positions.
Good consistency. Keep them coming.
Oh, yep, fuck that one up.
We've been warned about track limits.
Yeah.
Left side.
Left side.
Still there.
Still there. Clear left.
Clear on the left.
Alright, I was able to get around him. Drive away from him. Gonna get over to my side here. And this guy behind me has not pitted yet. Now he's coming to the pits.
The gap behind's increased to
1 minute
2.7.
20.64.
7th position.
Alright, I'm in 7th. Leader still has yet to pit. Everyone else is about where they are. So yeah, 6th.
The leader's pitting
Leader is
now.
pitting now.
Well, not going to get around him. So P7 as of right now, barring any insanity.
The track temperature is increasing. It's now 76 Fahrenheit.
So let's see how this one goes here.
One minute 19.45.
V6.
Alright, I'm up to P6. Which is about where I was before all the mayhem happened. Now
Okay,
there's
Bob.
a
Your
few
relay
lappers
pro-
before me.
In. The gap's now 11 seconds.
Yeah, I got a big old gap between me and 7th. What's that, 19 seconds? Let's see, 11 and a half minutes left to go in this race. Thought that was smoke up ahead, but it's just the bridge.
You're pulling away from the guy behind. The gap's
1
now
minute
18
19.997.
Oh, 2 leaders on pit road. Hold on. Oh great, the 12's ahead of me.
Right
All
side.
right.
Clear on the
Clear
right.
right.
Luckily
The
he
gap
let me
to
by.
Brooke ahead is increasing. It's now 13 seconds. All right, Bob.
Did
10
not
minutes
want to
go.
downshift
That's
there.
10 minutes left.
One minute 20.272. You're back in 4th position.
P4 apparently. "14 seconds is the gap between me and a podium finish. Don't think I'll be getting that one. But, you know, crazier things have happened. There's still 10 minutes left of racing. Well, 9, I guess.
Yellow flag. Keep your wits about you, mate.
Car stops on the right.
gonna say, not sure where the car stopped, but alright.
The gap to Brooke in front is now
1
14
minute,
seconds.
19.989.
That was 120.00.
Okay. See if this guy just moves over to let me by. He does. Thank you.
Car right.
On your right. Clear right.
You're on the right.
Ooh, a little slow there. Just remembered I have a fantasy football draft tonight. Hopefully this race is done in time. Man, I love this track. I always have so much fun here.
1 minute, 19.599.
Not counting that GT3 fixed race that I did last night. I always have a good time at this. So gap is closing, plus there's a battle for second. So hopefully one of them gets a little overeager and closes the gap for me.
The gap to Costa behind is now 14 seconds.
So we'll see,
1
got
minute,
5:45 left.
19.365.
Okay, Bob. Lap times are pretty consistent.
Probably about 4.5 laps to go, maybe 5. Race Labs is saying 4, but, you know. I'm just proud of myself for putting the correct amount of fuel in.
5 minutes remaining, 5 minutes left.
Whatever Race Labs says, add 2 gallons. The hell line was that? $1:19.36 for that lap. This one,
1 minute, 19.784.
Your lap time was 119.78. Sector 1 is 0.27 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.7
did
off
not
the
want to
pace.
cut.
You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 3.
Gonna have to go side by side here.
P4.
Okay, this guy here not battling for position. But patience is going to be my best friend here.
That car is a lap down. 1 minute 20.339.
The gap to Costa behind is now 13 seconds.
Right side.
On your right.
Still there.
Still there. Clear right.
Clear.
Jesus H. Not gonna say I lost time there.
The car in front has just done a 118.56. That's 2 minutes left. 2 minutes.
Probably gonna be 3 to go at the line, maybe 2 to go here.
One minute 20.71.
Last lap was a 120.71.
Thanks, mate.
Okay.
That car is a lap down.
He's a lap down, 4 seconds ahead. Let him go.
Thanks, mate.
So a pretty good run for me tonight.
Okay, Bob. You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
And if this isn't the white flag,
White flag this time.
thank you. I was gonna say, if this isn't the white flag, I've got one more.
Minute 19.31. That car is a lap down. Go left.
Whoa. Why are we just stopping on track? I don't know. Getting a scam call, which is super fun while driving.
Just 2 minutes left. 2 minutes to go.
Well, the 2 car is going to get the win. I will gladly take a P4. Let's go. P4.
P4. Okay, it's over.
All
Well
right,
done, mate. Good
there's
finish.
checkered flag.
Let's go. I'll take it.
Good job. Very good job.
Try to take as many of these corners at speed as possible before the timer runs out. Get some free SR. Had 4x in this, had a 2x during qualifying. That's like 4, almost 5x. So we'll just try to hustle through these last couple corners, park it, and take a look at the wrecks. We'll go to the special pit lane here. There we go. Alright, let's take a look at the wrecks. Three car. So yeah, 7 just... So yeah, 7's already turning in, or the 3 here is already turning in. 7 just kind of tries to shove his nose in, and thought for sure he was going to drive across the track and take me out. 21, or 13 rather, spins off of someone, drives the wrong way, does a loop. The 11. Not sure what that was. 10. Whoop. Overcooks a little too much. 23. Just overdrove the corner. Drives across the track. Was this at the same time? Oh, that's at the same time. Don't know what the hell's going on there. 13. Whoa. Just kind of dives it in. Whoa, 3 wide. Net code. Everything. 12 blinks, like always. Oh boy, we're off-roading. Oh, caught the bridge. And takes out a few cones and drives across the track, and he's gonna end his day. 16 blinks, 24 self-spins. 16 again, tries to kill everyone. The 5 here. Whoa. Good for him to keep going. This guy finished second. So. Whoa, 17 drives in. Guess hits the everything hard. And again. Oof. 6. Probably going to get a tap from the 9. Netcode. Yeah, 6 left the 9, no room, and wound up spinning out and paying for it. Alright. The 19 goes off. Someone else goes off. 12's going to blink. 12's going to blink. This guy... That's his second time saying hi to the tires there. Blink, blink, blink. Catches the grass. Whoa. Oh, this is a bad place to be. Survived, though. Oh, port 10. .25 hit hard. Oh, 7 just overcooks it. Oh, the 8. Hard hit. Whoa, the 1. And the 10. He blinks out. More blinks. The 10 again. How has the 10 not been DQ'd? The amount of times he's spun. Whoa, the 18. Just a lazy little spin there. '17 has a moment. Decides to drive the wrong way. Just turn around. Thank you. 4 just hits the curb hard. This is, I think, when I was battling with him. Oh. Oh my. Alright, let's take a look at that again. Oh, yep, just kind of got sideways, climbed the tire barrier, and he goes for a spin. Whoa, orange. Tries to take the motorcycle course. This guy finished 5th. God, I love the sound of this Mercedes. It sounds so good. Blink. That guy blinks. And that's everything. So we'll take a look at the results now. '77 safety rating, 71 iRating. I will more than happily take that. That was a fun one. Probably could have gained a little more safety rating if I didn't wreck in qualifying, but yeah, who cares. But anyway, thanks for watching.